Okay, on to the next track in Raza's Nocturnal Harmonies. I almost messed that up. By Raízes. This one over here is GNTK. Raízes, I think it's actually a Portuguese artist over here. And apparently, from what the message says over here, you reacted to Jessica Cipriano with her cover of Creep. That was the best cover of Creep I've ever heard in my life. Here, the mix of rap and Fado. That's going to be interesting. Never heard that before. Lyrics are in the show more tab. I'm not sure the English translation is right. Okay, let's rock and roll, man. I've got the CCs on, but let's see if my Portuguese can do something for me. I don't know, in the rap. If he's rapping in Portuguese, then I might have a little bit of difficulty sort of like keeping up with that. But anyway, let's see what we got. Let's go. Raízes.
Eu não nasci em berço de ouro. Felizmente há quem pense.
See, over here it says I wasn't born in a cradle, but what it sounded like me, it sounded like he said I never grew up in like gold. That's what I think he said.
Eu não nasci em berço de ouro. Felizmente há quem pense no amor e no apreço como um bem mais valioso. E o preço que eu penso que valha aos olhos de muita gente nem um terço calha. Tenho
my price is in the eyes of many other people that look at me. Fuck these CCs, man. I'm gonna actually just drop these CCs and we'll just try and see if we can pick up on the Portuguese over here. Wait a second. Ooh, he's speaking some real shit here.
Que eu penso que valha aos olhos de muita gente nem um terço calha. Tenho o passado presente com o meu futuro na mente. Perguntam se sou.
I passed. Oh my god, that's fire, bro. Wait a second. He said I literally passed over. I skipped over the present, right? Only focusing on the future, but not realizing that I'm not living right now. Fire.
Gente, nem um terço calha. Tenho passado presente com o meu futuro na mente. Perguntam se sou vida.
Tenho passado presente, so like I passed the present, but the past, present and future, that's a bar in Portuguese for anybody who doesn't know.
Nem um terço calha. Tenho passado presente com o meu futuro na mente. Perguntam se sou vidente ou mais um canalha. Mas venha só um que tente meter-se na minha frente, derrubar tudo o que penso só para ver que falha. Vivo como antigo.
It's everything that I've chased, everything that I tried to do for myself, but you get to a point where you only have good intentions, but then things fail, right? Which means you got to get up and do it all over again. Let's go. I think that's what he said.
Penso só para ver que falha. Vivo como antigamente, alguém que represente, porque eu baixo a cabeça quando a mãe me ralha.
Even in the past, like in the Roman times, right? You actually put your head down in respect, right? To your elders or to the people in front of you. It was a sign of honor. Come on.
Alguém que represente, porque eu baixo a cabeça quando a mãe me ralha.
When your mother would shout at you, you'd actually put your head down out of respect, even if she's right or wrong, out of respect, right?
Antigamente, alguém que represente, porque eu baixo a cabeça quando a mãe me ralha. Se para ti eu sou diferente, então fica ciente que esta vida te deu tudo e tu só comes palha. Fui forjado para a batalha, eu tenho um compromisso. Fiz-me homem de vontades e a fome nem deu por isso. Se queres ouvir verdades, então fica submisso. Não venhas para aqui com frases só para encher chouriço.
Don't come here with phrases, right? Don't come here and give me phrases and whatever else. It's basically saying you need to act on your actions, not just talk, right? It's basically saying I'm a man with it. I am the definition of a man in every single which facet, right? I fight for what I have. I respect my parents. I respect my family. This is the way I was brought up.
Então fica ciente que esta vida te deu tudo e tu só comes palha. Fui forjado para a batalha. Eu tenho um compromisso.
I'm made for the battle. This life has given you everything, alright? For you to just not appreciate it.
Homem de vontades e a fome nem deu por isso. Se queres ouvir verdades, então fica submisso. Não venhas para aqui com frases só para encher chouriço.
Her voice is so good though. I mean, like, the first time we heard her was on Creep. Her voice is insane. And now to listen to it on a Fado track as well, which really hits, right? Because I've got a very strong affinity for Portugal, right? It's my people, right? It's where I'm from. But wow.
A meu lado, os olhos de quem me ama, as vozes de quem chama por mim. E quando tudo chegar ao fim, direi adeus sorrindo. E é assim que guardo a meu lado os olhos de quem me ama, as vozes de quem chama.
People by my side are the people who love me, the eyes that see me and love me, and the voices that call for me. Pfft, come on, bro.
As vozes de quem chama por mim. E quando tudo chegar ao fim, direi adeus sorrindo.
I think what she's saying over there is when it all comes to an end, you know, I will go smiling, essentially. That's what I think she said.
Beijocas das tias e vias nos olhos do meu pai babado. Lágrimas.
Talking about his family. Jacques is the jokes of the tears and talks about his father and all of that. He's going through his family album and he's just reminiscing. It's beautiful.
Beijocas das tias e vias.
Beijocas is actually not jokes. Beijocas is kisses from the tia. There's actually a sweet in Portugal called beijinhos as well, and usually the tias always give you the beijinho. It's kind of like a linguish gato. It's actually a linguish. You don't know what linguish gato is either. Linguish gato looks like the tongue of a cat essentially, but it's a round one and it's got icing on it, and they call that beijinhos. I don't know. I only ever ate that in Lisbon. But I love that thing. I remember my aunts always used to give it to me in Portugal.
Dias nos olhos do meu pai babado, lágrimas frias entre as melodias, sempre que me ouvias a cantar o fado. Todos os dias vos tive a meu lado, minha raiz que foi presa sem nós. Vivi feliz porque não sabia as saudades que iria ter dos meus avós. Ouçam a minha voz, voz aí em si.
No, bro. This whole family story is fire, dude. Fire. God, brings back memories, man, of when I was a child. Even these pictures, it's like, you could swear that was in my house in Portugal. Like, you could swear that. You could swear, like literally, that's how my grandfather used to dress. That's how I used to look. Come on, bro.
Minha raiz que foi presa sem nós. Vivi feliz porque não sabia as saudades que iria ter dos meus avós. Ouçam a minha voz, voz aí em cima. Eu fiz esta rima para vos ver sorrir. Se há coisa que a vida ensina, é que a dor em si é ter de aceitar a sina de vos ver partir. Mas assim não dá para não sentir. A cicatriz é grande e marca o tempo que os perdi. Protegem-me a cada passo que dou. E eu agradeço, beijando sempre o meu braço.
Wow. and he's delivering on the conviction. I mean, family man is going down his entire family tree over here, man. And just speaking about that, it's basically reminiscing, it's nostalgic. It's basically how his family's molded him in the past, made him who he is, and that's why he'll succeed in the future, right? It's because of his family network, the people that loved him most. Come on, man.
Que os perdi, protegem-me a cada passo que dou. E eu agradeço, beijando sempre o meu braço quando vou dormir. Nem tudo foram favas contadas. Se achavas que eu vinha queixar das minhas amarguras.
Favas vontadas, is that favors favors that you willingly did, or favas as in favas? Favas the bean. I don't know, but it's favors. It's favas vontadas. Go.
Foram favas contadas. Se achavas que eu vinha queixar das minhas amarguras, de portas fechadas e cartas rasgadas de amor, acreditem, há vidas mais duras.
Portas fechadas e cartas rasgadas means doors closed and cards torn. You know what I mean?
Eu fico grato pelo facto de ter no momento exato histórias de vitórias pelos meus atos. E há que ver que só vivo a vida se for destaque.
The victories of my acts, right? The stories of the victories of my acts, of what I did. Come on.
Acreditem, há vidas mais duras. Eu fico grato pelo facto de ter no momento exato histórias de vitórias pelos meus atos. E há que ver que só vivo a vida se for destaque. Vim para tapar os fracassos sem me enterrar em buracos.
Yeah. As vozes de quem chama por mim. E quando tudo chegar ao fim,
but this wins the series. This wins the entire series for me. Personally, because I'm also, like, I'm Portuguese, so this thing, like, it hits hard. It hits hard. You know what I mean? It really does. And she is amazing. Amazing. She's so good. I'm actually crushing on her right now. It's actually quite ridiculous.
Os olhos de quem me ama, as vozes de quem chama por mim. E quando tudo chegar ao fim, irei a Deus sorrindo. E é assim que guardo a meu lado os olhos de quem me ama, as vozes de quem chama por mim.
Thank you. Listen, look at that. Like, he's literally, it's his whole notebook where he's talking about his family, and he's the man he is because of that lineage of great people that loved him and whatever else. And she even ended like that. And when it's all said and done, and right at the end, all that they can say is this: Obrigado. Gratitude. Thank you. That's all. He literally ends the entire story with thank you. He thanks his family for everything. He thanks his family for who he is as a person. Oh God, it was hard to not get emotional about that. You know what I mean? It's hard not get emotional, but I'm very, very attached to my Portuguese culture and traditions and let's just leave it at that, man. That was absolutely beautiful. And this is Jessica Cipriano, man. Nah, she's different, eh? She is different, man. Okay, let's just leave it at that. I love you all. Please stay safe. Catch you in the next one. Peace.